Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Last Window, The Secret of Cape West. Today, we are playing Chapter 5. Hopefully, we'll learn more about, what's her face? I don't know. Uh, the victim from 13 years ago. Let's get started. Forgot to grab the, stylus that I use. December 21st. Mysterious letter. 25 years ago. The apartment's past. Chapter 5, December 22nd, 1980. So, I find it funny how technically both of these games are Christmas games. Ah, it's the phone. Reach out from my bed and grab the receiver. Hello. Come on, Rachel. Can't you leave it for another 30 minutes or so? If you really want to hear my voice, call me back later. What the hell are you still doing? What? What the hell are you still doing in bed at this time? Hide, it's me. Ed. So you're still sleeping, huh? Yeah, well, I was. I see. Guess this won't interest you enough to get your lazy ass out of bed anyway. Hey, hang on. Thought I'd extend the hand of friendship and give you another chance. Maybe I'll have to reconsider, seeing as you can't even be bothered to get out of bed. Have a nice life, Hyde. Ed, wait. Yeah. You're right. Someone who sleeps until 10 on a Monday shouldn't be given a second chance. Go on. It's just that I've been getting lazy recently and I need to regain my focus. I know I've got to get my act together and... And what? Talk to me, Ed. What did you want to say? I want to work for you again. So just tell me what I have to do. Sell stuff, Hyde. It ain't that hard, you know. You start with your current inventory. Sell some to the local residents. You seriously think that people here are gonna buy this stuff? Of course they will. It's extremely hard to sell stuff to the people around you. So I think it's only fitting for you to try. Guess it helps if you're on good terms. If you manage to defy all the odds and sell some of this stuff to your neighbors, I'll give you that second chance we discussed. I'll leave it to you which stuff you try to sell. I got plenty to choose. You've got plenty to choose from. Make successful sales to two of your neighbors, then give me a call. This fucking side quest bullshit. Fine, will do. That's all I wanted to say. Hang on, Ed. Just wanted to ask you about that order sheet. I already told you you cannot accept orders that don't go through me first. Forget about it and focus on making those sales. Rachel! Won't that man listen to me? Hi there, sweetie. Well, that's the kind of voice I'd like to be woken up to. Easy there, Kyle. Anyway, do you really think you can sell some of your goods to the people in your building? I'll give it a try. Gotta face facts though. With everyone getting ready to leave this place, chances are they're trying to deal with too many of their own problems to want to buy household goods from me. You're still in with a chance though. Really? You think? Yes, there's always a chance you'll get lucky. All you've got to do is find out just what the customer wants. If you know you've got what they're looking for, selling it to them should be no problem. Maybe you're right. Like I said, I'll give it a try. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you. I'm keen to see how you do this. Great. Hey Kyle, have you found a new place to live yet? Still looking. If I can't find a place in time, maybe... Absolutely not. The space in my room's already spoken for. Is it? It is? Yes, Mila's coming home. Is she now? That sounds great. She's coming back from art college for the winter break. Mila lives with Rachel, okay. That's nice, that's awesome. Mila Evans. I met her for the first time about a year back. Why isn't her hair colored? It was when I found myself holed up in a joint called Hotel Dusk. She was in bad shape and had lost part of her memory. She got mixed up in something when she was young and had no memory of it. Spent 10 years lying on a hospital's bed, in a deep sleep. Now she's all alone, with no relatives to look after her. Now she's dealing with life at college. Well, I can't say it's all going super smoothly, but she's not slacking off. She seems to have had to keep a lot to herself, though. She says she'd rather not bother us with it. Kyle? I think she's come home so she can see you again. She gives the impression she's got things to say, but only wants to share them with you. I'll let you know when she gets here. Got it. Thanks, Rachel. Something else I want to ask you. What is it? I need you to check up on the word condor and see if it's connected to anything special. Sorry. Condor? I'll certainly look into it. I'll get you on the phone as soon as anything turns up. That's what I was hoping you'd say. I'd better go. Good luck with the sales, Kyle. I turn the tap on, splash water, and splash my face with the cool and refreshing water that comes out. Choosing what to wear doesn't take me long. I only have one suit. I only wear one kind of suit. I'll figure out a way to entice the other tenants to buy some of my stuff. Might be a good idea to find out exactly what I've got with me. I've already looked at all that stuff, man. Typical things when... I don't need to take everything. I check everything. Looks like there might be some saleable items in here after all. Might as well take them all with me. Empty the entire contents of the box and take them with me. Oh, what'd you know? It's the phone again. I'm so popular these days. My phone's ringing. Hello, Kyle. Mom. So that's where you are. I just called Red Crown, but you weren't there. I told me you were taking a short vacation. Yeah. Sure. You seem to be taking a lot of time off, Kyle. Is everything okay? You haven't gotten yourself into some kind of trouble at work, have you? Of course not. Everything's fine. Good. Then I can stop worrying. Good. What are you calling work anyway? I needed to speak to Ed about something. What was it? I got a call from the LAPD this morning. They've decided to reopen the case surrounding your father. Why? Reopen it? Looks like they're going to start early next year. I wanted to let Ed know. When he was on the original case 25 years ago, and they officially ceased investigating. He was the only one who took the time to see me in person and break the news. Why would the LAPD show such sudden interest in reopening the case, though? I wasn't sure, but I had said something about a possible reason. I think it's all down to the mayoral candidate, Hugh Speck. Hugh Speck? He used to work on the force, and he's made it his mission to wage war on organized crime. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the part of his speech on TV. He was saying lots of stuff like that. Still, reopening a case that closed 25 years ago can't be easy. You're right, but there's a hell of a lot of red tape. Don't get your hopes up too high, though, Mom. There's no guarantee that we'll get to the bottom of it this time either. I understand that, but who knows? Maybe they simply overlooked something before. I've thought about it long and hard. Why did he have to die like that? Who would want to kill him? I never found out the truth behind his death. I wonder whether knowing the truth would have helped me overcome the grief or not. Maybe if I'd known, I wouldn't be forced to live the life I do now. Mom. Do you really want to know the truth behind what happened to your father? I do. Now. Even if it reveals things I didn't want to know about him. I need to know the truth beyond what happened. Chris Hyde was my dad, and it feels like it's my duty to find out the reason for his death. I understand how you must be feeling, Kyle. The LAPD have promised to let me know if there are any developments in the case. That's good to know. So, they're reopening the case about my old man. A chat with my mom brought back what Rex said the other day. I somehow know that if I can locate the Scarlet Star that went missing 25 years ago, it may bring me closer to finding out how my dad died. Okay, I think it's time to try and complete Ed's little assignment. Guess a guy like me is only suited to working for a place like Red Crown. I mean, I feel like, can't you try going back to work as a police? You didn't get fired, you quit. Hold on. Okay. First thing to do is find out what kind of things people want. The second floor seems like a good starting point. Second floor. This is gonna force me to stay in here. So well, if it isn't Hyde. How are you doing after our chat yesterday? Not great. I couldn't sleep very well after what you said. In fact, I ended up cracking open a bottle of bourbon I'd been holding on to. Got a nice hangover, huh? Yeah, you could say that. I got through the entire thing. Did some hardcore thinking. Turns out I managed to solve a few issues I've been having though. Yeah, Like what? Well, for one, I realize music's my reason for living. Good to hear it. Did you come over just to see how I was doing? That's one of the reasons. What else do you want then? Want to buy something off me? Is there anything bothering you? Bothering me? You know, like you've run out of something and need some more. And you need some more. I run out of something. Can't think of anything I need to go out and buy. Looks like I'm losing this one. I just remembered. Remembered what? There was something I was thinking about buying. What was it? Something I can use on my guitar. Tony. A guitar is an invaluable piece of equipment to a person in the music business. Musicians may make a lot of sacrifices when they're short of cash. They'll always be willing to buy something if it's for their guitar. You got that right. Glad to know we see eye to eye for once, Hyde. We do. I'm looking for something to put the shine back on the old guitar. There's an audition coming up and I've got to get it shining before then. My guitar's in a pretty bad state. Real filthy, you know? The stuff I was using before just ran out right before this audition came up. Put me in a real fix. Problem is, these things cost money and the kind of stuff I'm after is expensive. It'd be good if there was something cheaper available. There is, Tony. Really? You've got something like that? Adds a glorious luster to anything it touches, even stone. Not sure I believe that part. Here. Antonio the Wax. It's wax? It's a brand new product that's guaranteed to put the shine back on anything. Supply some of this and it'll be gleaming in no time. It's supposed to work on my guitar too? Absolutely. This stuff doesn't come cheap though, right? Thought you'd say that. Thing is, this stuff's very cheap. How cheap? Only $3. $3? It's a deal. Thanks. Here's your cash. Nice doing business with you. I received $3 from Tony. Oh yeah. Be seeing ya. Tony goes back to his room. Not too shabby. Glad Tony decided to take one of my items off my hands. Now just gotta make a sale to one more person and I'll prove my commitment to Ed. Oh, somebody's coming up from the basement. Let's put me in a real fix. Everything okay, Betty? Oh, good morning, Mr. Hyde. No, everything's not okay. So... why the long face? Oh, is it that obvious? I'm not having a good day. Hey, Betty. Don't worry about it, Mr. Hyde. Betty hurries away after uttering those words. What's up with her? Oh, am I stupid? Guys, I was going stupid. Oh wait, no, I do have to go. Okay. It's a large washing machine. I think this one's broken. Nothing happens when I push the buttons. It's a communal washing machine. The door's slowly open. There's a dress inside the washing machine. By the looks of it, it's soaked. Looking closer, the dress seems to have some stains on it. Looks like someone missed their mouth while drinking. Left some serious stains. Oh my god, it's a white bubble. It's a white bubble. Just... There's some stains on it. Okay. She's 2 or 3, I think. Betty. I'm busy. Betty, you got some time for a quick chat? Mr. Hyde? What brings you here? I found a dress in the laundry. Does it belong to you? It does, but why are you asking? Mr. Hyde, you haven't been going through my washing, have you? Betty... Going through is a bit strong, but yeah, I have. What? I thought you were acting a little strange when we met in the lobby earlier. I was wondering what made you act like that. So I did the laundry and saw the dress. Okay. About the dress. I know what you're going to say, and it's terrible. What am I going to do? Slow down, Betty. Tell me what happened. I borrowed the dress from a friend and accidentally spilled wine on it. Of course, I took it straight to the laundry to wash it, but I couldn't get the stains out. I had to take extra care so the pattern didn't fade during the wash. But if I can't get the thing clean, I'm gonna have to pay for a new one. What am I gonna do? I'm in so much trouble if she finds out. Betty. You better get your purse out. I might be able to help you out. Really? How? Or is it concentrated detergent? Does it make any stain no matter how bad disappear completely? Here, take a look at this. And Betty some concentrated detergent. I don't think I've used this type before. It's one of the items I'm selling. It'll get any type of stain out without damaging the original colors. Sounds good. Do you think it'll remove the stains from the dress too? Yeah, no problem at all. How much are you selling it for? For you, $3. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, you know it makes sense. Here's the money. Thanks. I received $3 from Betty. Thanks, Mr. Hyde. I'll give this a try. Betty walks away. I'm glad Betty agreed to buy something from me. Things are looking up. That's it. Sold 2 items to people living here in this building. Maybe now Ed will cut me some slack. No time to waste. I'll get him on the phone right away. Making like no actual progress on the story here. I mean, I'm glad Kyle's getting his house back, but still. Time to get my job back. Red Crown, how may I help you? It's me. Is that around? Yes, I'll just grab him. What do you want, Hyde?
Just wanted to let you know I passed you a little test. I sold some of my items to the people living here.
You did you? That's what I expected too.
I worked out what they needed and offered some suitable items for my stock.
Clever. So you finally realized what it takes to sell things, huh? Well, congratulations, you're no longer fired. Now get your ass over to the office pronto.
What? Hang on, Ed. There's a favor I need to ask of you.
Fresh out of favors, Hyde. Don't push it.
Let me stay here and work instead of coming back to the office.
And naturally, you must have a good reason for that.
You'd have found out sooner or later. I took the order from that mysterious client. So I want to stay here until I get to the bottom of it.
So you know who the client is now, I suppose?
No, I haven't figured that part out yet. But I've been promised some more information about that and the reward soon.
Just tell me why, Hyde. Why are you so hell-bent on completing this order? I mean, the thing went missing 25 years ago. What makes you think you can find it now?
I'm not sure. The order must have come straight to me for a reason. The person who sent it to me must believe that I can get to the bottom of it. I've hardly heard from my mom by now, but the case on Dad's murder will be reopened. I've been thinking about it, and here's what I believe. Something tells me that if I can locate the item on this order sheet, I can find out more about his death.
You mean, you think this is all connected? Come on, you're reaching a bit, aren't you?
Just call it a gut feeling.
Good feeling, eh? That's the Hyde I know. Alright. Okay, you won me over. Let's deal with this order. Despite my better judgment, the only condition is you come up with the goods without fail. From today onwards, that crummy apartment you call home is your office.
Roger that, Ed.
Aside from the stuff you've already got Rachel looking into, is there anything else you'd find useful for your investigations?
Yeah, a man named Miles Edgeworth. He has a game series with that title, you know. Send him over here.
Oh yeah, those games also take place in LA, right? Like, the US release takes place in LA.
You ever heard of a guy named Frank Raver? He's older than you. Used to be an LAPD cop.
Frank Raver? That name rings a bell, but I can't put a face to him. Why are you interested in him?
He lives in this building. He's been looking into the events that happened 13 years ago. Seems he's keen on solving the case that never got solved. The victim's name was Kathy McGrath. She was the wife of the hotel's owner.
Okay. See if I can call in a couple of favors and dig up some dirt on the guy. So that's that I love you, Ed?
I owe you, Ed.
Yeah, that you fucking do, man. That you fucking do.
Things are looking up. Seems I can focus my efforts on that order now. Before I do anything, though, I'd better put all these things back in my box.
1 p.m.
I think it's time I tried to find out a bit more about this building. I think about who's likely to know the most about the history of this place. The one who springs to mind is Sydney, the cafe owner. It reminds me, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Maybe I'll head down there and grab a bite to eat.
No, you haven't eaten anything at all, Kyle. We've been with you this whole time.
Looks like the place is empty.
Hi there, come on in. Welcome to Lucky's Cafe.
Hi, Claire. What's today's coffee?
It's straight Montelling. It's from Indonesia and has a distinctive aroma and a strong taste to match.
Sounds good. I'll take one of those and a large plate of pasta carbonara. Carbonara.
Let me guess, you want that with mushrooms and coarsely ground pepper.
Perfect.
You got it, Mr. Hyde. Feel free to take your usual seat, too.
Thanks. It's been quite a while since I had lunch here on a Monday.
Here you go. Today's coffee and a plate of carbonara. The pasta's fettuccine. Why did I say fettuccine? Fettuccine. And the bacon is hand-smoked by Dad.
Looks and smells wonderful.
Sure does. Enjoy.
Claire leaves the table and heads off elsewhere. There's a freshly made cup of coffee and a piping hot plate of carbonara on the table. Man, I can't get enough of the smell. Hi there, Mr. Hyde. Oh.
Hi, Sydney.
Oh, hi, Sydney.
How are you enjoying today's coffee?
The initial taste is pretty mild, but it certainly has some depth to it.
Doesn't it just? It's not everyone who can discern the taste of Montelling.
I like the full-bodied texture, too.
You really know your coffee, Mr. Hyde?
Plus, this carbonara is something else.
Glad you mentioned it. It's one of my own creations.
Is that pride I'm sensing?
You got it. This place prides itself on the food as well as the coffee, you know? Friendly staff, too, and the best service you'll find anywhere around these parts.
It's got everything.
Be that as it may. Still can't believe we have to close the place at the end of the month.
Sydney.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come out quite that loudly.
Have you found a new place to set the cafe up in yet?
No, not yet, unfortunately. To be honest, just thinking about it gives me a headache. After 12 years of slogging it at it here, I kind of hoped I'd never have to move. Can't say I'm looking forward to starting all over again.
12 years. That's quite a run.
You add that to the time I spent working at the old place, it's 18 years in total.
You knew all about this place when it was a hotel, right?
That's right.
There's some stuff I'd like to know about then. Could you tell me what kind of hotel it was?
Actually, I can do better than that. I've got a picture if you'd like to see.
Even better.
Here it is in all its glory. And that's how the place looked 13 years ago.
I take the 1967 hotel photo from Sydney. Who knows, maybe a 13-year-old photo of the hotel will come in handy. Might hang on if I hang on to this for a while.
Not at all. Just bring it back when you're done.
Sydney says his piece and moves away from the table.
It's already 5 p.m. Hell yeah.
December 22nd. That afternoon after lunch at Lucky's Cafe, I decided I need some fresh air and headed into town. It's that time of year again. The streets are packed with people looking for presents. Before I even know it, I've taken myself into a back alley away from all the commotion. It's not long before I find myself going to an old movie theater nearby. This place is great. It only plays classic films. This time it's a western. Mean-looking guy with a heart of gold saves a village from bandits. Everyone loves him. The woman and the kid want him to stay, but he knows he's got to move on. Brilliant stuff. In a certain light, the profile of the star reminds me a little of my dad. I let out a sigh. By By the time I leave the place, the sun's nearly set and night is creeping in. Remembering my dad has left me feeling a little heavy-hearted. I shamble back home. The building looks decrepit. I even knows its stairs are numbered. I look up. I notice a light in one of the windows on the 4th floor. Somebody up there.
That's 2 windows, Hyde.
Oh. Somebody's coming down the stairs. Who the hell's that?
Hello there.
Who are you?
What's the matter? Too good to even say hello. Not that I mind. I'm Will White from 306. Will.
So this is Will White. After giving the guy a good looking over, I seem to recall seeing him once before.
I must apologize. It's a shame you didn't remember my name. Especially since I know exactly who you are. You live in room 202, Mr. Hyde, right?
That's right. Sorry I didn't recognize you just now.
It's no problem. Don't give it a second thought. I'm a salesman myself. I spend so much time away from here on business. It's no wonder most of the others in this building don't recognize me.
Seems like the do-gooder gentleman type. Exact polar opposite of the type of salesman I am.
I look forward to becoming a closer acquaintance with you, Mr. Hyde. But as you know, we're both about to leave this place. Looks like the most appropriate thing we can do. What we can say would be along the lines of, it's a shame.
You got that right.
Excuse me if I'm a little forward, Mr. Hyde, but about leaving this place, have you heard any further information from Mrs. Patrice? I'm especially interested in finding out exactly why she decided to sell all of a sudden.
She just said that it's tough for one woman alone to run this place like this. Not to mention the recent bout of trouble that's been happening.
I see. I can fully appreciate how running this place alone could take it out of you. In fact, recently I've been disturbed by noises coming from the floor above at night. I wanted to ask her to take a look, because I can't imagine what could be causing it. Please excuse me, I must be going.
Will ascends the stairs and disappears out of sight. Will White, a man who certainly likes the sound of his own voice. What he told me about the noise and light I saw just now. Might be wise to go up and have a look. Oh. Fire doors open. Oh. This door's open. Someone's here. Room 405. The man calls out without turning around.
Is that you, Mr. Hyde?
Dylan.
I thought it'd be you.
Looks like I need to add clairvoyance to the list of what handymen can do.
I figure there's only one person around here who'd sneak in here like that. Guess I was right too.
Yeah, you got me.
You took a look around up on the 4th floor yesterday, right, Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, I did, a bit of snooping. I noticed the door for 404 was unlocked, so I went inside.
You went into 404, huh? I wonder who the culprit is.
Hey. It's not me. The culprit for what?
For causing a ruckus up here. Thanks to whoever it was, Mr. White from 306 complained about it to me. Because of that, Mrs. Patrice ordered me to find the cause of the noises. As if I don't have enough to do.
What kind of complaint was made?
Apparently there's some sort of loud noise all of a sudden from this floor. Mr. White was woken up by it and decided to complain.
That explains what he was telling me when we spoke a little earlier. I got the impression that it doesn't take much to get his panties in a bunch.
He's the kind of guy who pays too much attention to even the tiniest of things. Always ready to complain, to tell the truth. I don't really get on with him.
I couldn't agree more. I've only ever spoken to him properly once.
That's comforting. I'm glad it's not just me being petty about something.
Comforting.
Yeah. You see, after we last chatted, I thought that you were a really interesting guy. And I wanted to continue our conversation from before. It's not just me either, Mr. Hyde. Mr. River from 32 also said something about having a chat with you.
Why do you want to continue our conversation?
After I found out you used to be a detective, I really wanted to hear more about the kinds of things you did back on the force.
I'm pretty sure you'd be bored by most of the stories I'd have to tell you.
I really doubt that. I want to hear stories from real cases, evidence, clues, that sort of thing.
Dylan, I'm serious. Sorry to disappoint, but I really don't have anything exciting to share.
Really? That's a shame.
Why does Frank want to talk to me?
I really have thought it's because he knows you used to be a detective too. You and him must have a lot in common.
So, should I assume that you told him all about my past as well?
Yeah, I told him, but only because he asked me.
Fuck no, man. Okay, when did he do that?
It was just this morning, actually. He asked me what kind of man you were. This is what I told him. I said you used to be a cop back in Manhattan. And then, 4 years back, you shot your partner, quit the force, and became a salesman. Should I have kept my mouth shut?
Maybe add in the fact that my partner was on the take.
Right, I'd better be going. I'm not sure how it happened, but it seems the noise came from a knocked-over floor lamp. We may as well leave this room together, Mr. Hyde.
Actually, I'd appreciate some time to have a quick look around.
You want to look around in here?
If possible, yeah.
Sure, go ahead. As long as you don't damage anything. I'll lock the place up later. Be seeing you, Mr. Hyde.
Oh! The hell was that? There's a big lamp lying broken on the floor. The stool has been left on the floor. Hope no one trips over it. There's a hole in the material. The doorknob has fallen onto the carpet. So, this has come off. I pick up the doorknob. the doorknob's come off. This can't be good. That should do it. Hold on. Hell yeah, I'm actually Jesus Christ himself. Okay, now I should be able to get this door open. It's my pager. Better head back to my room. Oh, there's somebody standing in the hallway. Vacant, what? Using 207. Hey there. Hey Tony. How's the wax that you bought? It's perfect. Just tried a little out earlier, and my guitar was shining in no time. Well, that's good to hear. Certainly is. But more importantly than that. Hey Tony. Hey Tony, what's with all the smiles? Hide. You are smiling, man. It don't make any sense. What do you mean? Come on, there's no need to be modest about it. I saw, man. What did you see? I want to see you in your room, but instead got a peek at some hot chick. What did you look like? Well, she had long blonde hair. Anything else? Yeah, she was smoking. I mean, she was petite and slender. Got any ideas? I got plenty of ideas, but... Remembered then, have you? When did you see her? I don't know, about 30 minutes ago. It's my bad. She was just hanging around outside your room. Did you speak to her? Well, I wanted to. But as soon as I opened my mouth, she ran off. Sorry, but I've got to split. Somewhere I need to be. Tony says his piece and leaves. Oh, there's a note in my door. I moved the note that's been jammed in my door. It reads, missed you. I'll drop in another time. Mila. So it was Mila. Time to give Rachel a call. Lights lit on my answer phone. hear a man's voice on the tape. Sounds familiar somehow.
You must deliver the scarlet sword. Whoever is responsible for causing the girl's death.
I know that voice.
For information on the reward, look under table B and look his cachet at 7 p.m. today.
Deliver the Scarlet Star to whoever is responsible for Kathy's death. Regarding the reward, be in Lucky's Cafe at 7 and look beneath table B. What the hell is this? Some sort of joke. It's my pager again. Yeah, hold your horses, Rachel.
Red Crown, how may I help you?
It's me.
Ed's been wanting to talk to you. I'll pass you over.
Rachel, before you pass me over, I need to ask you about something.
What is it?
I just heard that Mila came to my room while I was out. She left me a note saying she'd try again later.
Really? She was there? She must have gone straight to your place after arriving in LA. I'm supposed to be meeting her shortly.
That's good. Could you let her know I got the note?
Sure thing, sweetie. Okay, I'm passing over to Ed now. I got some info for you, Hyde. It's about the reopening of your father's case. I managed to get some time with a friend of the mayor's and we had a chat.
Did they say why they chose now of all times to reopen the case?
The LAPD were eager to put the decisiveness of the candidate Hugh Speck to the test. And began a huge crackdown on a certain organized crime syndicate. As a grand opening to his campaign, they decided that one of the most infamous unsolved cases in recent history would be apt. As it turns out, one of the most prominent ones in their list happened to be your dad's.
Ed, are you trying to tell me that the organized crime syndicate they're after is...
You got it, Hyde. It's now. They've had their eyes on that group since the event at Hotel Dusk a year ago.
This is crazy. I seriously think my dad's death is connected in some way to Nile.
Trust me, I was shocked too when I heard it. I found your dad's body in that parking lot 25 years ago. Discovered that he'd been killed elsewhere roughly 2 days before, then moved. There were no witnesses, no obvious signs leading to the murder. We were stuck. Searched the suitcase and found it. We found at the scene and officially identified him. It was Chris Hyde. The superior at the time was keen to put the case to rest and told me to tie things up. This is what he said to me. He said that a small-time case like this wasn't worth the time and effort. Can't believe that it may have had some sort of connection to Nile. That connection has only just become apparent to me.
Was your superior Hugh Speck?
Yeah, that was him.
I've got some interesting information of my own, Ed. Found out who the recipient for the lost item on that order sheet is.
Yeah, who's a lucky guy.
According to the client, I'm supposed to hand it over to whoever was responsible for the murder that happened here 13 years ago. Kathy McGrath's murder.
They want you to deliver the item in an unsolved case? To the murder in an unsolved case?
That's what it sounds like.
Now it's starting to make sense. The client, whoever they are, wants more than just an item. I want you to investigate the events in that building's past, too.
So it seems.
Something that doesn't sit right with me about all this, Hyde.
I know what you mean.
Still looking into Frank Raver. I'll call you when I have something.
Got it. My buzzer suddenly sounds.
Who's that? Hold on.
You're the last person I expected to see. What do you want?
I just wanted you to return my tape. Somebody informed me that it's in your possession. Hand it over.
He's got a point. I didn't get it from Tony yesterday. Sure. And Fink's tape back to him.
Yes, that's my tape, all right. Perhaps you'd care to tell me how my tape entered your possession, Mr. Hyde. I'd be very glad to know.
What did Tony tell you?
He told me to ask you. Now please enlighten me. Why do you have my tape?
I found it.
Where exactly?
In the laundry.
Was it together with my tape recorder?
No, I came across the tape after I returned your tape recorder to you.
And that's your story, is it?
What makes you think I'd have any reason to lie to you about something like that? Think about it. What would I have to gain?
Mr. Hyde. When Tony summoned me to the fourth floor yesterday, he said he had some business. Except when I arrived at the designated spot, it wasn't Tony I met, but you. But I decided not to make an appearance. And today he came to my room and asked me to forget all about the day before. He told me that you had my tape and then left. Can't claim to understand what that man is thinking, Mr. Hyde.
Well, you get no answers from me. I can barely work them out either. If you really want to try and find out, you're gonna have to ask him.
Not much we can agree on. Anyway, I think we've concluded our business.
Hold on, Mr. Raver. I have something I want to ask you.
Do you now?
You're not going to be happy about this, but I listened to your tape.
You did what?
Yeah, I listened. What I heard surprised me. It seems you're still trying to solve the murder that happened here 13 years ago. I'd like to know why you're so interested in that case, Mr. Raver.
You really want to know? Well, tough. It has nothing to do with you.
Maybe not, but I'm still curious. It's more to this case than I originally thought.
More, you say? Since you haven't been able to rid yourself of your acute detective senses. Most people would just accept that it has nothing to do with them and move on. But a detective views things differently. And once he gets the scent, he has to act. So the change in your eyes when you heard. This sense is more a curse than a blessing.
So as you say, Mr. Raver, I'm forced to ask these questions.
I understand. Nevertheless, I'll tell you straight. Stop pursuing me in my investigations. And cease trying to go after those connected to this crime.
Who's connected to this crime?
Seems you've not taken my advice, Mr. Hyde.
Spit it out.
Take a look at this photograph.
It's a picture of a funeral.
Yes, the funeral of one of the people who found Kathy McGrath's body.
I received a funeral photo.
If you look really carefully, there's someone in this picture I'm sure you'll recognize. Mr. Hyde, I am forced to stop you from interfering any further. Therefore, I'd appreciate it if you could avoid hindering me. Do not obstruct my investigations any further. And stay away from the people you see in this picture.
Fuck you. Okay, I'll take a long hard look at the picture. There's one more thing I need to ask you, Mr. Raver.
And that is?
What can you tell me about Condor?
You mean to say you don't know what Condor is?
I wouldn't be asking if I did.
I shall repeat what I just said. Leave my investigations alone. That's all I have to say.
Frank leaves the room.
What's the items? What? Oh. The bag. I'm very smart.
What am I supposed to be looking for? That's Marie.
Small children.
Hold on.
Rex. He has brown hair?
What's Rex doing in this photo? Marie Rivette is in the picture. Not just her. Rex Foster's there too. What possible connection could the two of them have had 13 years ago?
$7 p.m.
I slip myself onto my ancient sofa and drift off into my thoughts. Unsolved crime. What do I hope to reveal by looking into such an old case? 7 o'clock already. I better make a move. Wouldn't want to miss my chance for some more info.
Run, Kyle, run!
Oh. The door of room 203 is open. I can hear somebody's voice inside. I know that voice.
That just looked good on you. I had a great time yesterday.
After the voices stop, somebody leaves the room.
I'll see you soon.
You!
Gotta do that little mobster voice again. I'll wait at the same shop as before.
Hey, Betty.
You might not want to be involved with that guy.
Hey, Betty.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hyde.
Have you used that detergent you bought yet?
I did. I got rid of all the stains. Didn't damage the pattern at all.
That's good to hear.
I'll see you later, Mr. Hyde.
Just a moment.
What is it?
I'm a little curious about the guy who left your room just now.
Oh, you saw, did you?
Yeah.
His name's Rex.
Yeah, I know the motherfucker. What's your connection with him, Betty?
Connection?
Are you and him an item or something?
Mr. Hyde, I don't want to be rude, but you're beginning to sound like my dad.
Your dad?
But anyway, Rex is a regular customer at my shop. We've been out for dinner more times than I can remember, and sometimes go drinking too. And recently, we decided to make a go of it and become a couple.
Don't take this the wrong way, but do you know what kind of guy he is, Betty? He's not exactly the,
Are you going to tell me he's dangerous?
I'm going to tell you he's currently investigating our neighbor. Actually, I was.
You don't have to worry about me, Mr. Hyde. I know how to choose my men. Rex has a strong personality, isn't afraid to spend his cash, and knows how to treat a lady. Maybe a bit rough around the edges. He's lonely and a sucker for the soft touch. Trust me, Mr. Hyde, I know what I'm getting myself into.
You think you're playing him, but you're the one getting played.
I could wrap him around my little finger. But there's no way he could do the same.
That's comforting, but you're fucking wrong.
What does that mean?
Only on a sucker for the soft touch, eh? Doesn't that describe you, Betty?
I'm going back to my room.
Betty finishes talking and does just that. What's that right up to this time?
Hi. There's a lot of red in this game. A lot of characters wearing red and pink.
Time for me to check out Table B. Hey Claire, which one is Table B?
The one that's second closest to the kitchen.
Yeah, that doesn't help me at all.
That's D. G, D. A.
The table showing its age, but it's been scrubbed to perfection. There's something stuck under the table. What could this be? It looks like some sort of letter. I take the reward letter from underneath the table. It must have been written in an old-fashioned typewriter. It reads, "The reward for finding the item is the truth of 25 years ago. Find part of the truth included here." The truth of 25 years ago? There's something else here. Looks like an extract from an old newspaper. The extract is from 1955 and reads, "On December 17th, early in the morning, a body was discovered in a downtown parking lot near the city hall. The victim appears to have been shot. After initial forensics checks, it was determined that the victim, a man in his 30s, bled to death after receiving a gunshot wound to the chest. The police believe that he was murdered elsewhere roughly 2 days before, and that he was moved to the parking lot soon after being murdered." My God, this is about my dad. Is this really part of the truth of 25 years ago? So the sender of this letter is trying to say that if I locate the Scarlet Star, I'll also be able to close the case surrounding my dad's death. Huh. Staring at the page, I noticed that the T's are higher than the other letters. I wonder if this is the same as the original order sheet I received.
Does not have that? Oh, yes, I do.
Thought so. The T's are higher here as well. That pretty much confirms that these two letters were typed on the same typewriter. Who could have written them? Someone's dangling the truth of 25 years ago in front of my face. Who would do that? Most likely it's whoever sat in the seat today. Maybe Claire can shed some light on who that was.
Claire!
Claire, can I ask you something?
Sure, what is it?
Did anyone sit at that table today?
Yeah, there was someone.
Who was it?
Let me think.
Is it coming back to you?
Oh, right! I remember both Charles and Dylan sitting there. There might have been other customers out there too, but I can't remember. Sorry.
I see.
But tell me, Mr. Hyde, why are you so interested?
No reason. Just curious.
Okay, if you say so. Okay, if you say so.
Claire finishes talking and moves away from me. It might be wise to have a chat with both of them. What room is Charles Candle in, actually? .304. .305. Where's my left? Fuck is Anne? Mag's late husband and musician. Oh, she's so cute. Because she has a new spray. Hey, have you got a moment?
Oh, Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde.
I've got something I want to ask you. Did you take a trip to the cafe today?
Yes, I did.
And did you sit at table B near the counter?
Yes, but why are you asking me where I sat?
So, was it you, Charles? Did you stick the envelope to the underside of the table?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Hyde. Please explain yourself.
So, you really have no idea?
Please, Mr. Hyde. Do you have a reason to doubt what I am telling you?
I just wanted to ask. Are you sure you're telling me the truth?
How do you expect me to answer when I have no idea what you are talking about?
So, wasn't you stuck the envelope to the underside of the table in the cafe?
How many times do I have to tell you? I have no idea what you are saying.
I see. Did you see anyone at the table before you sat there?
Yes, but there was someone.
Who was it?
It was Dylan from 304.
So it was Dylan who left it later.
When I arrived at the cafe, he was already there. After he left the table, I sat down there. Do you understand, Mr. Hyde? I really don't know anything about any envelope.
Yeah, I guess you don't. Sorry for getting on your case like that.
I'm glad to see you've finally seen sense. Goodbye, Mr. Hyde.
Charlie was back inside his room. So must have been Dylan who placed the envelope under the table. I'm gonna get some answers from him.
I should have saved.
Ah, room 306's door is open.
Well, hello there, Mr. Hyde.
Oh, it's you.
This is the last place I'd expect to bump into you. What brings you out this way?
Nothing much. I sometimes come up to the third people to call on people.
Well then, that explains it. I had no idea you were on good terms with the residents on this floor.
Some of them.
Tell me, it wouldn't be Dylan from 304 that you've come to see, would it?
Maybe. What if it is?
I hate to give out unwanted advice, Mr. Hyde, but you should keep your wits about you when dealing with him.
What's that supposed to mean?
He seems to have an unhealthy obsession with acquiring information on other tenants. His pretense is that he's doing work on behalf of Mrs. Patrice, but he takes advantage of this and tends to monitor the tenants' movements. I speak from experience, Mr. Hyde. I've seen this type before. I'd advise you to keep well away from him if you know what's good for you. Oh, but I'm sorry. Listen to me talking your ear off. I really must be going, Mr. Hyde. Farewell.
Will moves away and heads down the stairs.
Hey, Mr. Hyde.
Ah,
I noticed you were chatting to Mr. White just now.
yeah, that's right.
What were you talking about?
Nothing, just greeting each other.
Really? Sounded like a very long greeting then.
Yeah, we don't see each other that often.
Are you sure that's all you did? As far as I know, you and Mr. White didn't even know each other before. It just seems strange that you'd spend so much time with a person you barely knew.
Listen, Dylan, shut the fuck up. You're trying to eavesdrop again.
Eavesdrop?
You have a nasty habit of always being around when people are talking. How many times have you been conveniently located nearby while I'm having a conversation? It's happened once too often for my liking.
It's not like that.
I think it's time you came clean, Dylan.
I haven't got anything to come clean about.
You really expect me to believe that?
Well,
Speak up, I can't hear you.
I really haven't got anything to tell you.
Spit it out now. Why are you trying to listen in on my conversations?
Please tell me what you think I've done, Mr. Hyde. I don't take too kindly to being accused without a good reason.
You what? Dylan looks dumbstruck as he returns to his room.
Done. That's not the button I'm trying to press and wanted to save. Who is it?
I can hear Dylan's voice ring out from within the room. It's me, Kyle Hyde.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Bitch, Dylan, we need to talk. Now. Open this door.
Go away and leave me alone.
Damn it, Dylan. Open the damn door. Dylan! Your footsteps of somebody approaching from down the hall.
Will you kindly keep the noise down? I mean, why would you want to make such a noise outside a person's room at this hour? You're just being a nuisance to everyone.
I've got business to take care of with Dylan. But he refuses to open the door.
And what is this business you have with him then? Has he done something?
It's between me and him. Ah. Suddenly the door to 304 swings open.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hyde. I didn't know you were still here.
What the fuck do you mean you didn't know?
It's nothing for you to worry about, Mr. Raver. My buzzer's busted and I can't always hear when a guest arrives.
I see, so it was the buzzer.
You spend so much time fixing other people's things, maybe you've neglected your own.
Frank makes his way back to his room.
Come in. We can talk inside.
About time, too.
Okay, I'm gonna save again. Yes, I'm sure, video game.
Progress saved. Listen, Dylan,
What do you want with me?
why'd you suddenly decide to open the door and let me in?
Simple. I didn't want Mr. Raven to start jumping to the wrong conclusion. That's why. You know he used to be a detective. He'd just go around poking his nose in.
I've noticed that you use the word detective a lot when you talk, Dylan.
Do I? Can't say I've noticed.
It may be only a hunch, but you fixated on me and Mr. Raven because you're really into cops and the lifestyle that goes with it.
Exactly.
Then maybe you'd like to tell me why you're oh so keen on monitoring the other tenants.
It's natural. Everyone likes to know what other people get up to. That's all it is. I'm not some sort of stalker, you know.
That's a fucking lie and a half. Dylan, you went to Lucky's Cafe today, right?
Yeah, I went down there.
So, you'll know all about the letter I found there too.
Letter? What letter?
The one that was attached to the underside of table B.
Ah, right. That letter.
That letter. So he does know about it. Just as I suspected. Tell me everything you know about that letter.
I don't know anything about it.
Don't lie to me. You put it there, didn't you?
You think I put it there?
You bet your ass I do. What's so funny?
Listen to yourself and your stories.
My stories.
Yeah, they're amusing. So, what did the envelope have inside it? Was it some sort of clue to something?
Dylan.
Come on, Mr. Hyde, what did it have inside? You can tell me, I can keep a secret. Come on.
Dylan.
Damn it.
What are you trying to hide?
I beg your pardon?
You're working with someone else.
Mr. Hyde, I really don't know what you're talking about.
Trying to pull a fast one on me.
I'm not trying to do anything of the sort. I'm not working with anyone. More importantly. So what did the envelope have inside it? Was it some sort of clue or something?
Dylan.
Okay, it's this again. Please, Mr. Hyde. Can you just give me a hint? You can tell me something about what you found, can't you?
Give it a rest, Dylan. I've just about had it with you. We're through talking.
Huh? What did I do?
I must have made a mistake. Sorry I gave you the wrong impression. Didn't mean to get you excited over nothing. I'll catch you later, Dylan.
That's just like how the others act. They treat me like I'm some sort of idiot. They think I don't know anything.
Dylan.
But they're wrong, Mr. Hyde. I know lots of things.
Such as...
Like I knew that there was glitter stuck under that table.
Ah! So you do know something. Who left it there? Tell me.
Sorry, even I don't know that.
Shame. If you knew that, maybe we could have talked some more.
Mr. Hyde? Why are you so keen on finding out about that letter anyway?
Forget it, Dylan. We've got nothing more to discuss. The letter may not have had a sender, but I know it didn't come from you.
Huh? The letter didn't have a sender. Mr. Hyde, are you telling me that you received an unmarked letter too?
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, did you receive a threatening letter as well?
You know something, I'm sure of it. He was being threatened.
Maybe you should just forget I said anything.
Too late for that, Dylan. Somebody in this apartment being threatened.
Damn, I didn't want to tell anybody.
Who is it?
I can't say.
Tell me.
It's...
It's her. Mrs. Patrice.
She's being threatened.
Yes, that's right.
Why would somebody want to threaten her?
I haven't got a clue. But I can tell you for a fact, somebody's doing just that. Now there I go again, running my mouth off. Now what am I going to do? I really didn't want to tell anyone about that threat. I'm begging you, Mr. Hyde. Please don't breathe a word of this to anyone.
How did you know about the threat to Mags?
I came across it one day.
Came across it how?
I'd gone to Mrs. Patrice's room to fix something, and there was a phone call. I can tell you that the phone call in question was definitely threatening. It only lasted a short time before cutting off too. Mrs. Patrice's face turned pale and her hands began to shake. From that point on, I made it my job to look over her. It was also from that time that unmarked letters and packages began to arrive. Not long after that phone call, Mrs. Patrice had made her decision to sell this place.
So, does Mags even know that you were there to witness the threat? Has she mentioned it at all?
I don't think she registered that I was there. I just kept quiet as a mouse.
Hey. Do you think it'd be bad for you if she knew?
Of course I did. If she knew that I'd overheard that phone call, she'd certainly stop asking me to perform all those little maintenance jobs around here. Not only that, I'm sure she'd have made me leave way before we all vacate. She's that kind of person. I know plenty of her secrets, Mr. Hyde, and I'm not just talking about the threat.
What else do you know, man? What kinds of things do you know?
Stuff about the past. I can tell you things, Mr. Hyde. Things about Mrs. Patrice's past.
Then enlighten me.
Everyone has a past, alright, but hers is more interesting than most. I know you don't exactly trust me, Mr. Hyde, but I can assure you I did not send you any unmarked letters. I want you to believe me. I'm not the sort of person who goes around threatening others.
Is that so?
It is. If you think it'll help you solve this mystery, I'll tell you about Mrs. Patrice's secrets. On one condition, though. You share with me what was found in that letter you found. What it was in that letter you found. So, have we got a deal?
I'll think about it. I've got somewhere to be. I'll make my way out of Dylan's room. Why'd Dylan have to go and set me off with all that talk of secrets and stuff? Mags. Could she be connected in some way? Connected to the incident that happened all those years ago? I think it's time I gathered my thoughts about all that's happened. December 22nd. Ed woke me up with a phone call in the morning. He said he was willing to take me back to work for Red Crown, but on one condition. What did he want me to do? Sell items 2 times. Alright, that's what he said. He told me to sell items to 2 people in this building and get him on the phone. Once I'd completed his task, I called him to let him know. I also took the opportunity to discuss the mysterious order sheet I'd received. Ed eventually agreed to let me pursue the order and try to locate the Scarlet Star. He went on to tell me the reason why the police had reopened my dad's case. He said the case had been reopened due to a connection with a crime syndicate called Nile. Alright, it was called Nile. Nile was the crime syndicate Bradley was investigating undercover 4 years ago. Exactly how the syndicate was connected to my dad's death was something that neither I nor Ed could imagine. When Frank came to collect the cassette tape I got from Tony, I asked him why he was so keen on investigating what happened 13 years ago. Instead of answering, he gave me a picture and said to stay away from the people in it. I recognized 2 people in the photo. One was Marie, there was. Right. It was a picture showing a scene at a funeral. There was a much younger Rex among the other attendees. Seems that Rex knew about Maria 13 years ago. That's one of the things I intend to investigate from now on. And a message left on my answer machine, the recipient of the item that was revealed. Information on the reward. I was told to look under table B in Lucky's Cafe. When I did so, I found that somebody had attached an envelope under the table. In addition to the letter that explained what the reward was, there was something else. The other item was... No, that's not it. I'm shooting a picture of girls from Sydney to have Right. There was an extract of an old newspaper inside the envelope. It contained the story surrounding the case where my dad was killed. The letter said that the reward for finding the item was the truth of 25 years ago. That was an offer that certainly got me thinking. When I reread the letter, I noticed something unusual about the typography. I applied some pressure to Dylan when asking him about the unmarked letter. He said that he didn't know anything about it. He went on to say that there was somebody in the building who received a threat. The person who received the threat was... Right. Dylan told me that someone had issued a threat towards Mags. Dylan also said that in exchange for information on the unmarked letter, he would share some more of the secrets he knew about Mrs. Patrice. I wasn't ready to commit to anything at that moment, so I left. Now there are even more mysteries surfacing in this building. I had to deliver the missing item to whoever was responsible for Kathy McGrath's murder. The reward her finding gives us the truth of 25 years ago. I can't stop wondering what the sender of that order sheet really wants. What am I going to find out by unraveling this mystery? This apartment had a part to play in the events that happened in the past. What little I'd managed to put together in my heads come apart. I have to start again and try to uncover the whole truth behind what happened 25 years ago.
And we'll find out what happened 25 years ago. Probably not, actually. Next time. Hopefully in an episode similar to this episode's length. Because I don't want to be here for another 2 hours. That was a super long episode. That was really long. Chapter 4. For no reason. Bye-bye. See you all next time. Bye-bye.